Today we are going to find out just how many times we can copy one of the most broken cards in all of Standard. Alright guys, today's game plan is very simple. We get down the synthesizer and we copy it as many ways and times as possible. Now, this idea came from the chat the other day on live stream. We were talking about Doppelgang, and I haven't played it in a while, and our friend Adamisk said that he had copied an opponent's synthesizer a couple of times in a game, and I wanted to make a deck where that was actually our game plan, and it is awesome. So basically, the way this works is synthesizer, if you guys don't know, gets us artifact construct tokens. If you can stack a bunch of these, it gets absolutely out of control. And so we're gonna want to copy this as many times as possible. Doppelgang being the top end. If you can pull this off, it's going to be crazy type of effect here. And because we have Doppelgang, we're going to need a lot of mana. And I thought the Harvest would be a really good way to get that mana, because not only does it trigger the synthesizer as a 3 mana artifact, but it also gains us life and it allows us to ramp twice. So they can get us a pretty big Doppelgang. Now, with all that extra mana, we could do some other ways to copy the Simulacrum. Things like 3 Steps Ahead, of course. For 4 mana, this can copy it. And then Seasons of Weaving, another great card that I think was honestly built for the Simulacrum, because this thing can copy artifacts twice and you can still draw a card. Or you can copy it once, bounce all the other cards away, except for your tokens, which the construct tokens that it creates are going to be still on the field, and you get another Simulacrum. This card is very, very versatile in this build. Very important card. And then we threw in white today because aggro decks, even though we had just Simic, we had a ton of bounce effects. It wasn't enough to get the job done because aggro just would unload their hand over and over. No matter how many times we would, bounce everything back to their hand, they would just reload immediately because everything costs 1. So temporary lockdown was pretty important to the build. But yeah, that's the deck in a nutshell, guys. We're going to jump into it. But before we do, I have a little special announcement, if you guys don't mind watching real quick. We'll see you on the other side. Peace. What's going on, guys? Before the video starts here today, I just wanted to drop one special announcement really quick. This is my son Parker. If you guys aren't familiar with him, he's been on some live streams before, but he has been on me about starting his own YouTube channel for a while now, and we finally did it. So we put together a YouTube channel, and it's been a lot of fun. We got our second video out live now. If you guys wouldn't mind checking that out. You want to tell them about the channel? What's the name of it?
Yeah, our YouTube channel is called Drop-In Duo, and me and my dad just play some video games. Yeah,
so basically it's called Drop-In Duo. Me and the guy here, we drop in, we get some games of Fortnite mostly, but we're gonna probably play some other games like Roblox down the road or something like that. But it is gonna be a channel that we casually post on like monthly or so, but it'd mean a lot to us if you guys wouldn't mind going over and subscribing. We'll leave the link in the description right down below this video. I might even put it here on the screen, but it's Drop-In Duo, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We're playing some Fortnite, so if you have some younger ones who like Fortnite, check it out. It's gonna be a good time. So thank you for watching, and we'll get back to the video now. Peace out. All right, guys, we are back to playing some Synthesizer, a very good card that I think I honestly forgot about there for a while. And with Doppelgang, it's going to be so much fun here today. We're going to be able to pull off some crazy token combos. Opponent, though, immediately showing us red land kind of scares me, but I have the hand for it, so this might be okay. Nice. They take the time to plot away some stuff here. Let's go ahead and set up our Get Lost here without taking damage. Doppelgang is nice. I would like to find our Harvest. All right, the opponent really setting up for like a one-shot kill, which is really good for us because that just, walks right into our removal spells, our bounce spells. I'm happy with that. So these give another creature haste, right? Interesting for them not to send those in this turn. Do they pump the Challenger? They do not. All right, let's go ahead and take out the Challenger then with the Get Lost. I'm really happy with the hand we started with today, because this would have been really, really bad had we gotten any sort of any non-removal spells in the hand. Okay, so do we go Simulacrum here and Flood Maw maybe away the next creature? I think so. I think we can kind of take our time here a little bit and set this up. Scry myself hopefully into some more lands. Hopefully lands that don't hurt me, preferably, for this particular matchup. Opponent's got 2 mana open and ability to, you know, respond here, which tells me it's probably a lightning strike, maybe a play with fire. Season the Weaving is good. Both of these cards are very, very good, so I'm going to keep both. I'm not able to play the Season the Weaving anytime soon. And we got more Pain land, which is so tough. All right, let's see how the opponent wants to do this. Hopefully investing a lot of mana into these Coyotes, and we can just simply 1 mana bounce. Having the Braided Net against this opponent too is actually really good, because we could just force the tap on anything that they want to overly pump as well. All right, them not kicking that's kind of crazy to me, but... They could sacrifice it. I mean, I don't care. It doesn't have haste, right? Now it does. Do we care if they give that one haste? I don't care. I more care about the mouse. Let them send the other Coyote in here. Go ahead, send the Coyote in. They're trying to give haste to the mouse. The mouse is going to get the double strike. That's why I want that to go away. It's too late to change your mind now, so go ahead and give it the haste, right? There's only one choice here. And we maw, taking it out. Taking 6 is not ideal, don't get me wrong, but man, is it better than eating double strike off of that mouse. All right, let's go here, and then that still leaves open a Get Lost and gives me a body. I'm really, really disappointed in the fact that we've only drawn Pain lands here. That's so unfortunate. Now, the problem with all of this is the fact that the opponent can and probably will pump their creatures post me tapping down any threats here. And this is gonna now Offspring too, which is an issue. Okay, that's very odd. Very odd, but I mean, I guess I'll... Oh, it's play with fire, right? Oh, it's not. End of turn gets 1-0, and then they also draw a card? I think that's our target then. I think that's our target. We'll send one of these tapped, and we'll block the other one. I mean, I'm happy with that. They don't get the extra card, so that's cool. I think we played this one okay. Aside from all the damage, man. Holy cow. We should definitely not be at 10 right now. Like... Alright. Now we've got a tough decision we have to make here. Doppelgang can only hit for 1. But it also only deals me 1 damage. This can copy for 4 mana. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Just for 1, I want to take less damage here, and I'm going to go ahead and just copy the Braided Net. Gives me another body. I'm happy with that. It's not a terrible turn here. I need some more lands, though. Alright, so they've got the ability to bring down the Foundry if they want. Basically, it comes down to which creatures do I want to block and kill with my 4/4, and which ones do I don't want attacking in. Okay, I want the Challenger to attack in, because of its ability to continuously draw cards is really annoying. So I kind of want them to attack with that so I can make the block. I just can't have them continuously drawing extra cards here. So I'm going to have to take a little bit of damage, but I think it's the right call. Gosh, maybe not. They're just making this thing absolutely massive now. Maybe it is a tap down situation. Yeah, I think so. They just made it too big. It's too big, man. I don't want them giving... Gosh, I don't know. Kind of want to bait them to attack with both of those. Thinking, because if I tap down, like, let's say the Coyote, they're not going to swing in with the 1/1 mouse. That'd be dumb. So let's see if they want to at least try to go wide here and get some damage through. Because I'd like to take this mouse out so they can stop giving double strike passively like that. No. Okay. We get a land. That's big. That's pretty big. That hurts so bad, though. I hate it. All right, we got another Simulacrum. And, oh, one on top, too. Oh, man, extra blue without taking damage. It's kind of music to my ears right now. It's kind of silly, though, but I'll keep the land on top. We already played a land. Okay, so temporary lockdown, super clutch. 2 6/6 bodies, super clutch. And the ability to tap everything down, also clutch. I think we got this, guys. I just don't want to keep taking damage. That's the problem. Our lands did the most damage on us than the red player actually did, which is pretty cool to say. There we go. They got the challenger going. Drawing extra cards here. What'd they get? A land. Nice. We love that. We love that. There comes the scrying of the top of the build here. What'd they get? It's a hero. Do they keep it on top? They do. All right, let the tap it downs begin. They're not bringing in the Mishra's Foundry, are they? Okay. I guess that makes things easy on us. Simply tap the 9/9 and start maybe even sending some pressure their way next turn. Oh, they are bringing down the Foundry. Okay, so they're going to try to go wide here. There's the scoop. Okay, I was gonna say, you kind of are out of options here, man. Honestly, you're pretty cooked. The top of our deck even looks really good too. I mean, we were just about to throw down another Simulacrum. We could have copied even more Simulacrums any way we wanted to. Could have taken their whole board. A lot of good stuff, so GG. All right, I get to go first. I mean, I guess the mana looks pretty good here. I will keep this. No more pain being taken this game, but I do need maybe some draw spells or something to get us going. Opponent showing colors of maybe tokens, maybe some rabbits. Yes, we're gonna get a good temporary lockdown. We love it. Ooh, I love that too. What a top deck. What a oh my goodness. This is too juicy. Too juicy to pass up, my friend. Ugh, that's annoying. That's annoying. All right, sure. You can have it. I could Flama, put that back, steal it. Yeah, you know what? This is actually not terrible. Let's do, let's just do a little passing of the turn here. All right, so the opponent, are they willing to commit into the board with me having Azorius mana out there? They are. That's fine. I could have countered that, but I'm really holding on to this so I can make the copy on the synthesizer, because once I copy it, they won't be able to do anything with that Banishing Light of theirs. Cool to see Banishing Light back in the meta, though. I mean, used to love that card. Played it a lot. All right, so let's give them a token, which also draws them a card, which you hate to see, I know. But in the long run, this is absolutely worth it. Trust. Doesn't really matter. I do need more lands. Let's just send it away. We don't need it. We don't need it. Can't copy for 3, unfortunately. All right. So could counter for 3 and then draw 2 when they play the Banishing Light, or I could just copy it in response, get a token to block, scry some more. Yeah, I think that's the move. Banishing Light's definitely coming down again, right? 2 additional mana to work with, though. They probably make a copy of the token that I gave them. It's potential. That is a potential. Let's go ahead and let them choose the synthesizer first, because I don't want them taking the copy, because I could always bounce that light again and get it back again. But if they take the copy, I can't. All right, Simulacrum down. We got the 3/3. That's a good card. Both of these are good cards. Problem is with both of these, I don't have any green right now. Oh, that is an issue, isn't it? But I could draw. That's tough. I'll keep the doppelgang, but I don't have the green yet. I'll find it though. I'll find it. Doppelgang will be nice because I can maybe copy things like their Banishing Light and their talent. That'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, they copy the fish token kind of like we thought they would. No surprises there. Tough little game we got going here, man. I didn't expect the Banishing Light. It's making my life very, very difficult, that's for sure. If we play... What do we want to play here? I would like to play another 3 steps ahead. Let's just see what they want to do here. Let's see what their next move is. I'd like to draw and then discard maybe. Of course, another Banishing Light. Why wouldn't it be, right? I guess rinse, repeat, right? We get the Scry, which is good. We can maybe find some Greenland. We do find Greenland and a Season of Weaving. Both great cards. I wish this didn't come in tapped, but it's okay. We have time because we had the Braided Net and a temporary lockdown, so. I like it a lot. That was a good scry right there. You know, I do run a lot of basics in this build, which does, you know, ultimately hurt you when running 3 colors in a build, but I kind of have to for the harvest. I think it's just too good not to have the harvest in this build for the doppelgang. It just synergizes too well. All right, it feels like time for the temporary lockdown, but is it? Sure feels that way. I feel like I could get away with just playing this, to be honest. Get a bigger temporary lockdown later. Maybe. Maybe. Can block 3 of these, tap another one. We're only taking at most 2 damage, so I think that's a fine play. That feels a little bit comical at this point, I'm not gonna lie, but okay. Okay, pal. All I gotta do is copy one of their Banishing Lights, though. Let's see, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, so I can copy one thing. One thing and one thing only. Banishing Light might have to be that thing. All right, that's not good because that pumps up all of their tokens. Let's tap this down, I suppose, even though I don't think they're gonna swing in with it. Let's just take the necessary steps here. All right, Season of Weaving seems like fun, but it doesn't bounce any of their tokens. It's gotta be... I feel like Doppelgang is the answer here, man. I don't know. I really want my synthesizer back, dude. Yeah, I think that's the move. Gosh, what a waste of a Doppelgang though, right? Feels like it. Give it back. What do we scry? Give me something good here. Another land is good. Flood Maw. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think I need it. I do want more land though. I want to get as much land as possible here. Okay, there's no way they found their 4th Banishing Light, right? We should be safe. Simulacrum should stick around here for the rest of the game, you would hope. Dang it. All right, that's fine. All these get bounced back with this if I want to. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I would really like to obviously copy the synthesizer and then maybe draw 3 cards. I think that's a better option for me. All right, I'm gonna leave the Braided Net up actually. I'm not gonna tap anything here because if they really do want to get wild here and swing in for everything and try to go wide, I don't mind taking out their quest callers. That'd be fine with me. Tokens versus tokens. The only difference is they kind of have a better draw engine than us right now, but aside from that, we're pretty good here. Another quest caller. That's annoying. That's annoying. That definitely changes things. That kind of makes me want to tap one of their creatures this time around. I have a feeling if I just play temporary lockdown, they're going to scoop, especially at this point in the game when they've committed this much to the board. 3 quest callers and 3 banishing lights, man. The shuffler is playing favorites here a little bit, it feels like. All right. I still don't think I want to play the temporary lockdown yet, because if I copy the synthesizer first and then draw a bunch of cards, I mean, we're going to get another token. I can tap one more creature. It buys me a whole nother turn. I want to really, really maximize this as much as possible. Yeah. Here we go. Temporary lockdown's good. Another land is also not bad because I can go 3 steps ahead to copy some more. Yeah, I guess we keep both on top. Both are good. Both are good. All right, they've got 4 little tokens. I can tap one of those guys. So most I'm taking is 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should have kept the Maw on top. You know, we would have had that in hand. That would have actually been pretty helpful with 1 mana open. Had I done the math, of course. But we don't do math here on this channel. Math is for the weak. All right, here comes a bunch of card draw. Man, they think they're sitting pretty comfortable too, I would imagine, until this temporary lockdown comes down. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. The problem is these caretakers are gonna keep them in this game for sure, because they're just gonna continuously draw cards no matter what they do. More mana being played here, it looks like. Let's see if it's a tap land or a non-tap land. I don't know. All right, we are gonna tap one of you guys again. So if you want to send in your big guns, you're gonna have to send in some quest callers. Didn't think so. All right, here we go. Actually, we got to swing first, right? That was almost a mistake. Let's swing in first. Try to get as much damage in as possible. They decide they want to double up on some. That's cool. All right. So I didn't get any damage through. Not that surprising, to be honest, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the field looks like after this, because we might be able to just drop a couple braided nets here, actually, based on them blocking this much. Man, I have never slow rolled a temporary lockdown this hard in my life. But if I copy for 4, get another synthesizer, play a braided net, that's kind of bonkers, but I just don't think that's wise. I think we just got to do it. There's really no reason not to. I'm being silly at this point. All right, let's go ahead and drop a braided net, do some more synthesizer stuff. You'd love to see it. Actually, I should have probably flipped over the synthesizer, huh? Or the braided net. So draw a card for each artifact you control, then put this on top of the owner's library third from the top. That's pretty busted. And I craft with 2 mana and an artifact. All right. I probably will do that next turn. All right, Caretaker's Talent kind of going crazy again. I'm telling you, I really don't think I can beat that card advantage. Now, I did think about putting a talent into our build, but I did copy somebody's talent one time with this build on the Doppelgang before we had white in the deck, and we drew too many cards. Like, we almost decked ourselves, and yeah, it wasn't great, and we didn't really need it, so it was just kind of taking up a slot. These are 4 mana creatures, so they're not going to actually get picked up by the temporary lockdown if we decide to play it, so that's kind of not worth it at the moment. We will copy the synthesizer and draw some cards. That's fine with me. All right, temporary lockdown, not as good anymore, believe it or not. Get Lost isn't bad. We can take out the talents. Let's go braids here. And we start sending in some pressure. Let's go. That's lethal. So there are blocks that are going to have to be made here. Poison Dart Frog cannot get Death Touch because they don't have the 2 mana. Let's go. They're down to 7. They take a lot of that damage. You'd love to see it. Come on now. I don't think they can stop us at this point. And I have a Seasons of Weaving, so it's going to get really, really ugly starting next turn. Not to mention I can stop some of their attacks coming through if we choose to. That's such a good ability, man, to just create a token like that for 1 singular mana, draw 3 cards. Like, the mana investment to what they actually get back is crazy. This has got to be one of the most busted cards from the new set. Like, this card, it really wouldn't shock me if this card's price value is the highest. I don't know, but it just feels so good. All right. I'm just going to do this now because I have a feeling I'm going to forget to do it. And knowing me, after this whole long turn goes and I'm sitting here talking and explaining myself, I'm going to forget to tap those down. And then I'm going to regret it, I think. I don't think it matters if they attacked in, but I didn't want to take the chance. All right, Carrot Cake. Carrot Cake is their final move here, it looks like. They've got 2 mana still, but maybe they sack the Carrot Cake, who knows. No, they go ahead and pump up their squirrels and whatnot. There's nothing they can do when they attack here, though. That seems strange. That doesn't seem like a very wise decision. Okay, they pull it back. That makes sense. Okay, so let's start tapping things down relentlessly here. Maybe what we'll do here is we'll use the Season of Weaving. We'll copy 2 artifacts. We'll copy a synthesizer. So I got 7 attackers here, right? Yeah, so let's do this. Let's go like this. 1, 2, draw a card. And we copy you and you. All right. And Doppelgang would have been really sick, but unfortunately we did not draw it in time. You're tapped. You're tapped. You're tapped. You're gone. And we swing in for lethal here after they draw 18 cards. All right. That should do it, man. A bunch of synthesizers and a bunch of braided nets, dude. That's all you need. Recipe for success, man. Holy cow. 147. Not bad. Not bad. GG's and on to the next one. Let's go. All right, guys. We've got to try to get a doppelgang off this game, like a big one. I get to go first. Oh, man. This is such a scary hand because we've only got the 2 lands. But if we find one more land and get the synthesizer in, we can scry hopefully into some more lands. That's some wishful thinking on my end right there. That's when you have those rose-colored glasses on. But we do find it. Okay. Oh boy, they've got Atraxa in the yard already, which means reanimation. But we have the counter spells. Hopefully we can just shut down the nonsense with our counters. And the opponent, okay, plays out the grinder. Take it to the meat grinder. Let's go. A lot of great cards in the yard. Oh, brother. You hate to see it. I might use one of these 3 steps ahead to draw some cards. I don't know if I want to just take whatever's on top of the deck here. It feels like I need to draw a few cards. Temporary lockdown is weak too, so I'd like to just drop that off if possible. Clearly, maybe struggling to hit some land drops here. This will definitely find it for them, but man, I really wish I had like a exile the opponent's graveyard type spell. You know what I mean? Surveil. Man, these are gonna be so good for us. I really don't want to use this here, but I'm gonna. Well, I guess creating a token might be smarter, wouldn't it? Because I can scribe myself into some lands. Yeah, I think that's a better play. I almost made a mistake there, I think. All right, that's a land. That's a land. Count it. That's also a land. Perfect. Oh! Oh my gosh, I passed the turn without attacking in. That was a boneheaded move there. Sometimes I get so used to that. All right, let's counter that bad boy. Man, how many do they have is the question. Oh, brother. I'm so scared right now. More land, but I don't think I need any more land, actually. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this for one. Get a third synthesizer on the field. That's another synthesizer. That's a win con. Oh, man, but if they bring back their Atali, that would be the bummer, dude. Because then they're just going to steal it. Well, they're bringing it back. Hopefully they choose the Atraxa instead of the Atali. Oh, man. What a bummer. It's going to be Gix, Cruelty of Gix or something like that. I've seen this Rakdos build too many times, man. It's been bouncing around. You know, we could have really had a lot of fun today if I would have drawn any Harvesters. I don't know why I haven't drawn any. Before recording, we played a couple of games. I drew Harvester all the time, and you know, not finding any Harvesters, I think really contributed to the fact that, you know, that Doppelgang was pretty weak. We just haven't been able to pump a ton of mana into our things. Yep, they get our synthesizer, just like I feared. I did not expect the push and pull, though. That is a bummer. All right, so it's not terrible. What'd they hit? A go for the throat, which does nothing. You'd love to see it. All right, so they're dead here, actually. We win this game because they've only got 14 damage on board here. Oh, they gained 7, though. That might save them, actually. So we got how much damage? 12, 18. They gain... Oh, man. Yeah, they're going to gain enough life here, unfortunately, to keep them in this game. What a bummer. At least those are gone for good. The fish comes in tapped, actually. Hold on, I can get back my synthesizer here. I forgot the fish that we give them is tapped. We actually win this right here. Because we give them a tapped fish. It's not a fish that can block. Nice. And then we synthesize her again. Perfect. Perfecto. Let's go. Let's go. We win. What a perfectly timed counter on the Rakdos joins up. But man, they followed up with a really big reanimation spell anyways. I had a feeling. Okay. Oh my goodness. See, now we get to harvest with the Season of Weaving, but no green and nothing in between. So gotta send that away. Man, Floodmaw. What do I give up here? Is it the Season of Weaving, really? I don't know. Oh, we're going second, though. We're cooked here if this is aggro. All right, cool. It's not aggro. My goodness, I was stressing. I was stressing. Hey, we got a harvest. Let's go. We need green, though. Always get one or the other, right? Hand hate. Oh, taking a mulligan right into some hand hate. Son of a gun, dude. All right, what are we taking here, man? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Come on, give me green. Give me green. Give me green. I want to ramp my way into this weaving so bad. Draw a boatload of cards before it's too late and I can't draw cards because we lose it. That's nice. That'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. We don't love that. We do not love that, because then they're struggling for mana right now, and if we let this thing attack in, they draw a discard, they're gonna find their mana. You hate to see it. All right. I'm waiting on this because I don't want to get countered either. I want them to invest a little bit more here with their mana, hopefully. And they do. All right, cool. We take this out now. Season of Weaving gonna be pretty good here, I think. Ooh, a Floodmoss. Beautiful. What a good find right there, man. Scry me into some green. No green. Temporary lockdown's not bad, but not what I want. Do I really want to throw this away? I don't think I can, because we still got to get the weaving down at some point. But another harvest, man, just not play. We finally get it, and it's not playable. That is so bad. Oh no! We were supposed to bounce that before the attack step. That's on me. Oh, we let him draw a card. Well, if that's the case, maybe we should just send this back then. We're doing a little audible here, guys. I screwed that one up. I forgot it happens on combat, not the damage. I was thinking about the Gix. The Gix is actually the one that draws the card on damage, not when they attack. So I got a little bit mixed up there. All right. Let's go ahead and get down the braided net, which is going to in turn give me a token and in turn shut down the preacher from drawing cards. Now, this thing can turn into stuff, can it? Sacrifice a clue. You may have this creature become a copy of an exiled card, or copy of a creature card exiled with it until end of turn. From any graveyard. Okay, that was my question. All right, I figured it out. So they're going to get back their bat, maybe? Oh, man. If they get back their bat, they're going to take my Season of Weaving, and I don't know if I can afford to have that happen. Bruh. What do we do here? If they go straight into the attack step, I'm going to have to tap that. Why, though? Why do they always have so many bats, dude? Seriously, man, why do they have this many bats all the time? Like, there's... Even when they don't have bats, they have ways to copy things to make more bats. Like, come on, man. Can you tell can you tell that I'm over the deep cavern bats here, guys? We had a good run. This is not going to happen, I don't think. I hope it does, but I don't think it's going to happen. All right, we're going to let this damage get through. They get some more card advantage. Demir mid-range. Pretty cool build they've got going on here, though. I got to respect it. Honestly, if we get a green land, I'm cool with that. Harvest can come down, create another synthesizer token. But no, we get a land that would have allowed us to play our season, but hey, we don't have it because they've got a bat. Hey, guys. We can't do nothing because they got a bat. That's 5 cards they just took out of my hand, by the way, guys. Let me make that clear. I could have drawn 5 cards. Oh, depressing. Cut down, sure. Literally every single thing on the field, too, is elusive, or the only thing I can block without losing my 3/3 would be a creature with death touch. So it's like, it's all working out so well for the opponent right now. You hate to see it. All right, we got to stop the card draw, though. I mean, out of all the things here, that's the worst possible scenario, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I would really, really like another Season of Weaving off the top. I have 4 of them. Give me a weaving one time. I'm begging you, game. One time. That would be epic if that happened. But no. Alas, it's a land, and it's a land that's not even usable. That sucks. All right, not a game we wanted to end on. We had a good run up until that point, but man, not finding green made all the difference. Because imagine I get the harvest down like on turn 3 or turn 4 when I probably would have ended up playing it. We would have got this down a turn sooner, and we would have been in great shape, but just never found the green, which is a bummer because this was actually kind of landing for us a lot pre-recording, and a lot of good games I didn't record because of it, but you know, it is what it is. Fun deck, man. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's deck list. I think with this deck, it feels really good and it's doing some pretty cool things. And its survivability against, you know, more aggro builds has proven to be pretty decent. I do believe that this deck needs some mana fixing. Now, Of course, we didn't run into the harvest enough times or had enough green mana to cast it enough times. But it seems like every time I had more green mana in the build for the harvest, it was coming down to the fact that we'd have like a temporary lockdown with not having double white. So there's a lot of problems with running 3 colors right now. You know, Mirror-X could fix some of that as well. Obviously, being any color, you could throw in a couple of different things here to fix that. But I do want to keep enough basics that the harvest is still relevant, because there's a lot of times where we were casting it, you know, not on video, but casting it and getting multiples down. So, you know, having a lot of basics is important there. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the deck list and I hope it gave you guys some cool ideas, but that does it for me. And huge thank you to everyone who watched this far into the video. Another huge thank you goes to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel. So huge shout out to everybody who helps support me monetarily. But lastly, thanks to anybody here who went on over to the other channel and checked it out. My son will be absolutely ecstatic if anybody from here goes over and subscribes. I think if we could just get, you know, 20 people over there to subscribe, he's gonna lose his mind. So let's make his day. And yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate it if you did. And thank you guys. We'll see you next time, next Monday. We might drop a video this weekend for members only as well. So we'll see you then. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.